Hello and welcome again to Live at Clifton Market. Everything Clifton in 90 minutes. We'll be here for the next hour and a half, interviewing shoppers and employees, talking about what's playing at the Esquire and the theaters and the music venues. And we always have a chair here for you, so stop in and, and we'll talk about the market or everything Clifton. So normally I just start off straight with the news. Let's go straight to the Google Docs, and I'll open up my sheet with my itinerary. We'll see how things are shaping up here. But basically, we go through the news. Everything is playing. The Esquire Theater is got a new lineup. The new movie this week is The Miseducation of Cameron Post. I'll read a little ditty about it. Cameron Post, Chloe Grace Moritz, looks the part of a perfect high school girl. But after she's caught with another girl in the back seat of a car on prom night, Cameron is quickly shipped off to a conversion therapy center that treats teens struggling with same-sex attraction. At the facility, Cameron is subjected to outlandish discipline, dubious decaying process, degaying process methods, and earnest Christian rock songs. But this unusual setting also provides her with an unlikely gay community. For the first time, Cameron connects with peers, and she's able to find her place among fellow outcasts. That's new at the Esquire, The Miseducation of Cameron Post. Also new is The King. 40 years after the death of Elvis Presley, two-time Sundance Grand Jury winner Eugene Jarecki's new film takes the King's 1963 Rolls-Royce on a musical road trip across America, from Memphis to New York, Las Vegas, and beyond. The journey traces the rise and fall of Elvis as a metaphor for the country he left behind. In this groundbreaking film, Jarecki paints a visionary portrait of the state of the American dream and a penetrating look at how the hell we got here. A diverse cast of Americans, both famous and non, join the journey, including Alec Baldwin, Roseanne Cash, Chuck D, Emmylou Harris, Ethan Hawke, Van Jones, Mike Myers, and Dan Rather, among many others. So that's the latest at the Esquire. Also showing is, continuing to show is Juliet Naked, Three Identical Strangers, Eighth Grade, and Black Klansman. Later we'll get to the specials. We going to Mike at Ludlow Wines sent this in. There's beer and wine tastings at Ludlow Wines every Friday and Saturday, starting at 5 and going until the crowd leaves. Light, hey Tom. Good. A flight of 4 glasses is $10 with complimentary cheese plate. So thank you, Mike, for that. On Friday here at the market, we're going to have a Sibling Reverie brewing the tasting. So that's this Friday at Clifton Market, 5 to 7. Let's see, yesterday, well, the only other thing I have is the deadline for the Golden Ticket is coming up. The Community Art Show is opening this Friday at the Avondale Business Center. Let's see. Today, also on Wednesday, is the Clifton Dads meet at 9 o'clock at Arlen's. Yesterday was the first meeting of the Clifton Moms group. They met at our house, Irene and Tom's, and we had about 25 mothers. So that's all I have for the schedule. I want to see if I could get something about the Community Art Fund, but I'll get to that when we go to online with the CCAC. So I'm going to go read a couple of things that were off the press here. CTM had a meeting on Monday, and I hope to look into reading the minutes, or the highlights of the minutes of the meetings. And also there's an update from Apple Street Market. They're having a save the date on Saturday, September 22nd. Right now, asbestos abatement contractors are surveying the building in order to make their bid. So it says, help reach our goal of 1,300 owners by the annual meeting on September 26th. So we look forward to showing Apple Street Market how to run a community-owned grocery store. It's a tremendous new adventure for Cincinnati to have a community-owned grocery store, and we certainly hope that Apple Street can open up, and at the same time that we can be open too, because the market is in a tough situation. We need to increase our sales. We need to have a third more shoppers in here at any one time. So that's the goal of this live broadcast from Clifton Market, talking about everything Clifton. Let's go straight to the flyers. I guess the most important flyer that came out this week with the returning students is the bearcash.com has a 10% off coupon for Clifton Market shoppers with student ID. So student and college discount, 10% off your grocery purchase with a valid coupon and any student or college ID. So that's the Bear Cash booklet that's out. This is good till October 15th, so it's got a long run. You can use it multiple times. I know we always enjoy taking advantage of the coupons, and bearcash.com. Many of the merchants on Ludlow Avenue have coupons. I'll just read out a couple of them. Dewey's has a nice page, and you can also go online at bearcash.com and get the coupon online. Bar India has some wonderful coupons. Esquire Theater always has a presence in Bear Cash. That's it for the Bear Cash flyer. Let's go to the new CVS flyer. I was just up there. They've got the air conditioning fixed. There's Dave. He's always a regular shopper about this time. Hey, you want to be interviewed, Dave? Okay, I'll get you someday. So this is the new CVS pharmacy. They still have the 8-piece beauty bag when you buy $30 on participating products. Eyeliner, eyelash volumizer, Elf products, Sally Hansen products. Got batteries for sale, paper for your printer on sale. Got hair color from L'Oreal, Paris. We got L'Oreal Envive Total Repairs, shampoo, conditioner. Nutris Nourishing Color Cream, $6.99 with card, Garnier from Garnier. Leave, buy one, get 50% off with card. Also, some Dr. Scholl's products, buy one, get 50% off the next one with card. We've got 5-hour energy, spend $15, get $5 in extra bucks. Hello, how are you doing? Fine. And we have Delsin cough medicine, Mucinex, DM Max, Blistex, Afrin. Looks like a time chewable vitamins, Radiance Platinum, 100% preservative-free DHEA, evening primrose oil, 1,000 milligrams, Radiance Platinum vitamins, and numerous other Nature's Bounty vitamins, women's health vitamins. So it looks like this issue is all about vitamins on sale at CVS. Let's go to the Ace flyer. I was up there today. They don't have a new flyer. The current flyer is good till September 30th. And on the front, we have a choice of potting soil or turf builder or insect killer or Roundup, $10, your choice. They're selling RV solution to antifreeze, RV antifreeze, 2 for $7. They've got 2 different DeWalt 20-volt max lithium ion drill and impact sets. Howdy. You want to be interviewed on live on YouTube?
No, I want to find out how co-op goes.
Oh yes, well I'm the guy to ask.
Okay.
Well, you want to sit over here? We'll talk about it.
Oh, not really.
Okay. Well, you can talk off camera, you know.
I just moved here.
Yes.
I went to some bank several times.
Yes.
I know this is a co-op. So
Yes.
I have to sign up?
No, anybody can shop here.
Oh, anybody? Okay.
Yeah, that was a big problem with the opening a co-op in Cincinnati. They all thought people had to sign up to shop here, but
So you just shop?
yes, just shop.
Till you drop?
Yes, it was a big problem. We're having a big hard time struggling. So welcome to Clifton Market. Here, I can give you a coupon here. We got I guess you just moved here. You get a free loaf of bread. Coupon, and also, are you a student?
No.
Well,
I'm retired.
you can become a shareholder, but it's not necessary. Okay. Well, we look forward to seeing you often. And thank you. That's great. I was able to give them a coupon for 10% off a free loaf of bread. And we're giving them out to all the new tenants here in Clifton. We're trying to distribute them through the rental agencies. So I was going on about the DeWalt 20-volt maximum lithium ion combo kit. One of them is for $279.99. It includes a table saw and a work light, and another one is $189.99. It includes the impact drill, the regular drill, and the work light, and that's $189.99. Also, they have a Toro super blower vac for $44.99, and also for $6.99, a Remington 2-in-1 electric chainsaw with a 10-inch bar with low kickback, cuts branches up to 15 feet high. The pole extends to over 9 feet. So also they have a 10 by 10 pop-up instant canopy for $59.99. They have a Blackjack 7-year driveway sealer and a 4.75 gallon can for $22.99. Numerous e-cloth products for $2, $3, and $5. A Werner 8-foot Type 2 fiberglass stepladder for $69.99. And on the back page, you've got a polypropylene fold in the middle, 6-foot table, and a folding chair with white polypropylene seat and back for $11.99. And my special is the Craftsman's Snow Thrower. We call it a snow thrower, not a snow blower. So the 21-inch is $429.99. It includes a self-starting. battery started, electric start. And then if you want to go for the 24-inch self-propelled dual-stage snow thrower with electric start, it's $679.99. Get ready for fall or winter. And on the last note, we have small and large mason jars for canning on sale. The small is $9.99 for 12. The large is $10.99 for 12, and the lids for 12 are $1.99. So that's the flyers from Ace. Let's go online and see what the flyer is for Clifton Market. See the Clifton Market ad specials are good from September 5th to September 11th. So this flyer has expired. I'm going to try and update it. Sometimes if I go ahead and update it, and sure enough, we got the new flyer out September 12th to Tuesday, September 18th. The new flyer is downloading now. Here, Clifton Market, the cornerstone of your community, and certainly is the cornerstone of our community. It's taken us a long time to get the store open. We raised $6.1 million, but when we opened, the community didn't rally to support the store, so we're in dire financial straits. We're trying to get our sales up to a point where we can be in the black and show our distributors and suppliers and lenders that we mean business as a community. So on the top of the slate is USDA Choice 80% lean ground beef, save $1.50 at $2.49 a pound. Pork shoulder roast, save 50 cents at $1.99. And a new crop of California cantaloupe, 2 for $3. Organic fresh red or white seedless grapes, $1.99. A Maxwell House coffee, 24.5 or to 30.6 ounce, assorted varieties. It's the big plastic bottle, $6.99 each. Boy, that's a bargain. Manwich, we got manwich sauce, 15 to 15.5 ounce, save 29 cents each. 5 for $5. Boy, you save $2.50 on the coffee. 24.5 to 30.6 Maxwell House coffee, $6.99 each. See ya. Bounty Essentials paper towels, 6 big rolls, assorted varieties, save $2.60. $4.99 each. Florida natural grapefruit or orange juice, save $1.19 each. Assorted varieties at 59 ounce, 2 for $5. Let's go to the second page, the flyer. We got southern grown sweet potatoes, 59 cents a pound. Red ripe fresh from the field round red tomatoes, $1.49 a pound. Midwest grown green bell peppers or cucumbers, 59 cents each. California grown organic celery hearts, 2-pack, 2 for $5. Organic acorn, butternut, or spaghetti squash, $1.49 a pound. Fresh organic California strawberries, 16-ounce package, $2.99 each. From Emma's Deli and Bakery, we got a triple chocolate single layer cake, save $1 at $8.99 each. Clifton Market yellow or chocolate cupcakes, save $1 at $3.59 each. I guess it's a selection of 6 or so. They're showing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Looks like 12 cupcakes for $3.59. Boar's Head oven gold roast turkey breast, save $1. Sliced to order, $8.99 a pound. Boar's Head yellow or white Vermont cheddar, save $1 at $4.99 $4.49 a pound, sliced to order. Catch of the day, we got Gulf Coast shrimp, save $1 at $10.99 a pound. Fresh Atlantic salmon, farm raised at $11.99 a pound, save $1. Tuna poke, made fresh daily, $9.99 a pound. Whole shrimp rings, thaw and serve, 10-ounce package, $4.99 each, save $1.30. At the prime cuts, in our fresh cut meat section, we've got USDA choice chuck roast, save $1 at $3.99 a pound. Center cut bone-in pork chops, save $1 at $1.99 a pound. Chicken market marinated chicken breast, save $1 at $4.99 a pound. Butterball turkey bacon, save 90 cents at 99 cents each. Boy, that's a bargain. Smithfield smoked sausage, save $1 at $2.99 each. Armour meatballs, original or Italian style, save $1.50, $3.49 each. And here's my the best part of the flyer I like the best, the wine and beer section from Jimmy, specials from Jimmy. Tulsur Citra, dry hopped sour pale ale, 1 pint, $6.49. Wow. Okay, and Taft Oktoberfest German style lager, a 6-pack for $9.99. And moving on to the wines, Spoken Barrel Cabernet Sauvignon at $17.99. The Pinot Project 2017, save $10. The Pinot Grigio for $12.99. Those are our specials from Clifton Market. I'm going to really have to check out that Tulsur Citra dry hop sour pale ale, 1 pint, $6.49. Amazing. So let's go right to continue on social media now. We'll go to the GoFundMe page. It's still hovering at $41.50, trying to get a little incremental increase on that day to have an encouraging benchmark, but hasn't developed, much like our community not stepping forward and supporting the store. I just spoke to a customer the other day, just today at CBS, and she bought some tomatoes and some green beans that went bad right away, and she's disappointed. I asked her if she could possibly come and return it and get her money back. Well, that wasn't what she wanted. What she wanted was fresh produce, and I apologized for that. I wish she would have come and at least got her money back. She likes to spend $20 here when she can. So we always have these situations where the people are very encouraged to point out things that disappoint them about the store, and I kind of look at those things as a positive, because nobody goes out of their way to criticize a big box store. So we're happy to have people that have things to say, and we're certainly trying hard to please everyone we can. So the GoFundMe page, the goal of the GoFundMe page is to raise the operating capital that we never supplied the store when it opened. A store this size needs $400,000 in operating capital, cash reserves, but we only gave the store $10,000. So Keith and the staff and the suppliers and the lenders have bent over backwards to make it work until we can get the community rallied. So the best way to raise the $300,000 is to have 300 concerned citizens to loan the market $1,000. You can get your return on your money. You can pick your interest rate and the term of your loan. But in the meantime, the GoFundMe page is a great way to have a little barometer, a little pick-me-up every day. I'd like to check it out and see if there's some uptick. But and for small donations of $50, $75, $100, or $125, you get perks. And I'll just go through all of them that you get with the $125 donation. You can, at first you get a free pizza, then you get $5 off $25 order, and then the next one is you get 10% off your grocery order, and the final for the $125 donation, you get coffee, free coffee for a year, and a Clifton Market mug. So we're waiting for the mugs to come in, and I'll have one right here drinking out of it as soon as they arrive. So we're looking forward to that. So that's the GoFundMe page, and I wish we had a little uptick on that, but let's go to CliftonCommunity.org and just see. We'll go to menu, let's go to home, see if there's something up on the front splash page that we need to know about. No, not really. So there's we can go to, let's go to news. Hi, Christy. The big news on CliftonCommunity.org is that you can go to the menu and go to news, and then you can fill out the name you want. The city Department of Cincinnati Department of Transportation and Engineering is having a contest to see what the name of the connector between Central Parkway and Martin Luther King, the new road that loops around White Castle. So you can go on CliftonCommunity.org, go to menu, go to news, and then scroll down, and you can fill in the form, including each entry must list the suggested street name and why it is a good name, including any significance. So that's going on. I don't know exactly when it's over with, but that's from Clifton Community. Let's go to Ludlow Garage and see if anything's been updated with the garage. At this point, there's no music this Friday or Saturday at the garage. Next performance is Thursday the 20th, the High Kings. So that's news from Ludlow Garage. They're building a new restaurant across the street. Gaslight Properties has taken over the Ludlow Garage, and also they own the old library across the street, and they're putting a restaurant in it. Now it's called Gaslight Bar and Grill. It'll have a rooftop garden. More on about that later. Let's go to coming events at the Clifton Cultural Arts Center. The top on the order is this Friday, September 14th, at the Avondale Business Center will be the opening reception of Uptown and Around Town Community Art Show. Click on that, we'll get the address and the time. As you might remember, the Clifton Cultural Arts Center's first art show was the Golden Ticket Art Show, which was a juried show, and after a few years they instigated a community art show where you didn't have, it wasn't juried, and you supply your best work and they show it. There's no questions asked and there's no fee. So hey, you gonna come over and say hello?
He's trying to go so I gotta do this outside stuff.
I know. That's Lark, our great meat cutter and all-around do-it man here at the Clifton Market. So the Uptown and Around Town Community Art Show will be, the opening reception is Friday, September 14th from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Avondale Business Center, 3635 Reading Road. Now, if you're going up Forest, go down Wolper and get to go down Wolper, and then you go on to Forest Avenue, and then go up the hill and to Reading Road. You take a left, and Avondale Business Center is about a half mile down north on Reading Road. So that's coming up at the this Friday. Also on September 19th, at the Civic Garden Center on Reading Road is the Sunset Salons, and the topic will be native plants, shrubs, and trees. Hey, John, come over and say hello. Tell us everything you know. Come around here and sit down. Let's have a chat. Sit down and introduce yourself. Tell us how the vegetables went this season.
I just got out of a test at the hospital.
Oh.
I'm not real good.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sorry.
No, we'll get you later.
They worked on me really good.
Well, I hope it wasn't too painful.
I hope it's not.
Right.
It's okay.
Well, that's our farmer John. He sells fruits and vegetables during the season up here. We're anxious to get him. He knows everything about Clifton, so that's someone you want to chat with. So we were talking about the Sunset Salons. That's on September 19th. Let's see, that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 17, 18, 19th. That's Thursday next week. So we'll get that back later. Those are the upcoming events at the CCAC. Let's go to Reddit and see what's trending on Reddit, Cincinnati. See if we can try and discover how to. And we got post new. Somebody's looking, mentioning Vino Vineyard. I was wondering where that is too. It's 11 days ago. Oh, we don't seem to have anything trending on Reddit. Let's search for. Let's search for. Oh, it's not allowing to search. Gee, you got to sign up to be. Let's see if we can get something pulled up on Clifton Market. There's another CBS employee. Clifton Market, letter to shareholders 19 days ago. Dire financial crisis. So that's well, we had 59 comments on that. It's not good to have so much. So it says price difference is really what gets me as a college student. Well, the prices have come down quite a bit. I read the specials on the flyer every week, and if you come in and buy the specials, you're really going to have a great experience. Another person, McRib Runner, seems like he's encouraged he can walk here, and he hasn't really done the math, but it's sad. I wanted to support it, but I'm on a tight budget, so I hope that the McRib Runner realize that many things are on sale here, and you can come here. If you just buy the flyers, you're going to really have a great experience. So here's Tim Treebeard Adams from Clifton. I thought they opened after the Coreyville Kroger's did. So he's saying the smoothie station is taking forever to get going, but it turns out that even though it looks good, times are changing, and a smoothie station isn't profitable anymore. So as we manage the store, we see what works and what doesn't work, and that's why the smoothie station hasn't come about. Someone from Grumble Pup. What I mean is, well, he was talking about the report. It's clear-eyed, self-aware, and it's well-written and well-organized. So that's true. To me, it feels different from what I've seen come out of Clifton Market in the past, and inspires confidence in the new leadership. Maybe it's not too late. I'm rooting for them. So the way to express your rooting is to become a spokesperson, an ambassador for Clifton Market. I'm trying to get some buttons. Recently, we had the employee ID buttons made with their name at the bottom of a logo down here, and I'm getting some blank ones made. We'll put them in a basket in the cart for you, and you can write your name in there and become an ambassador. Wear your button proudly, and when encourage people to. That this is the time that they must. I hate to tell people that, but it's true. If we do not get our sales up to a profitable margin, that means we need to have about a third more customers in this shop. The store will go away. Sure, might go into foreclosure, or we might sell the building. We don't want to start those things. So, in the big scheme of things, we could solve this problem if people embraced the store and raised our sales up. Matt KB says this project was doomed from day one, so we're thankful that he cared enough about the market to mention it. The begging and asking for handouts makes the market come off like a complete dumpster fire from Beer Cycle Run in Kenwood. Well, it's not a dumpster fire to finish our fundraising and to solicit community input. Without the community supporting the store, we have a wonderful grocery store. Without the community supporting it, they won't have a grocery store. So I know it sounds strange, but thank you, Beer Cycle Run, for that. We know you're rooting for the market. Here, from Sea of Blasphemy. This is 18 days ago. During the entire month of July, only 418 of our nearly 19 shareholders spent $100 or more at the market. Well, that's true, but we're having an extremely difficult time convincing people to divert their big box, going to the big box stores to shop. This Sea of Blasphemy says, I live in Clifton and go there for my groceries for the convenience, but it's so frustrating how poorly stocked it is. Parts of it looks like a grocery store at the beginning of A Quiet Place, so I'm sure that they're referring to a movie. Here is another one from Chad 3 DCR 0W. I've always been disappointed in the market whenever I shop there. Well, I'm glad that you're at least encouraged to post a comment. Here it says, I hope Apple Street market folks are reading this and learn from it. Well, that's true. We want to thank that comment. This makes from a challenger, a new in Northside. This makes me really sad. I like them even if their shelves aren't always full, and I want them to succeed. Doubly so, this makes me really worried for Apple Street Market breaking ground in the coming months. So, and then that was from Mutant Duckface. Just went through the board of directors. Apple Street won't last a year. Well, they are going to have the same challenge as we did for the community to reach out and embrace the Clifton, a community-owned grocery store. So, well, I guess we'll just pass on this, go back to see what there's something else current about. There's 78 days. Imagine you, a zealous Clifton market hugger. So that's all from Reddit. We'll move on to, let's go to Clifton Plaza and talk about what's playing at the Plaza this Friday and Saturday, starting at 7 o'clock. We've got on Saturday we got Full Moon Ranch. It's a bluegrass group, 7 o'clock. And as always, you can always order food off the menu from Lydia's at Ludlow and have it served at your table. Also, Lydia's opens up a bar. Have a draft beer, Rhinegeist draft beer on tap, and you can buy Rhinegeist cider and wine by the glass on both Friday and Saturday. So on Friday, we're going to have Jazzopolis at the Plaza, and also Lydia will be serving food and offering you a beverage. So that's all we have. I didn't want to do that. to Facebook. Let's see if we can open up that page again. Oh boy, oh, I messed up there. Well, maybe I can figure it out later. Oh, gee. Let's go forward. Maybe I can hold that thing. Oh, hi. You want to be interviewed today?
Sure.
Oh, great, great. Oh, yes, yes. Step right in here. Have a chair. We're always looking for somebody to interview, a Clifton Market supporter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look, this, you can talk right into the mic there.
Sure.
Fancy mic we have.
It's,
You can introduce yourself.
It does the trick. So, I'm Alex Barton, one of the new owners of Sitwell. My wife and I. Happy to be
yes.
here with you.
Yes, yes, that's right. I'm glad that you got up enough nerve to come over here.
To sit in front of the camera, yeah, it's an unnatural position for me to be in, but
well, great, great. Well, tell us when is your speculative opening day?
So we've set a few dates out previously, and then we've missed a couple of them. So kind of hesitant to put a specific date on paper right now.
Okay.
We were waiting for a whole barrage of different permits to come through, and they've all come through. So we're getting the work done, or the remaining work done as we speak. We'll go through the inspection process, and then from there we should be ready to open. So I think, you know, in the 4 to 6 week range, hopefully sooner. But you know, I think that's kind of what we're looking at.
Well, maybe you'll open about the same time Gaslight Bar and Grill up here across from the garage opens up.
That would work out all right. We're happy to have those guys doing what they're doing down there. I think anything that brings more people to the area and brings more attention to the Gaslight District and to Ludlow here is good for all of us.
Yes, and the name of the restaurant is going to be Sitwell still?
Sitwell's Act 2.
Act 2, that's right.
But we're under no illusions that I think we'll be referred to as Sitwell's by everybody. But
Great.
Sitwell's Act 2 on the sign.
I suppose Justin Green came and added that Act 2, right?
So Justin, we had him in there a couple times, trying to coordinate some the window artwork and then some artwork in the interior as well, because he's done a lot of awesome work for Lisa in the past. He is currently teaching a class and just couldn't get us in. He's a busy man, and he I think likes to really do things thoroughly and properly. So he said, you know, I'm not sure if we can get you in until a little bit later in the year. So we went with a good friend of his, Mark Rossick.
Yes.
Rossick Design, yeah.
Yes, they did. Justin and Mark did signage here in the market.
That's what Mark was telling me. Yeah, they do a phenomenal job. If your viewers haven't seen the new artwork in the window, check it out when you're walking by. It's
right.
You might be tricked into thinking it's the same as before, you know, unless you really stop and look at it. But he did a great job.
Well, great. Let's get to the menu at the new restaurant.
Sure. So I wish we had our chef here with us, because he could
he can come in later.
Yeah, he could expand on it probably more than I can. But
absolutely.
So it'll be soup, salad, sandwiches, much like before. I think one big change, and a change we haven't talked a whole lot about yet. So I mean, this will be a breaking news. It will be entirely vegetarian, vegan.
Yes, people want to know that.
So yeah, so I know Lisa previously had meat in some dishes, but it was largely vegan, vegetarian. So we're going the extra step and going full vegetarian.
Great.
And vegan. So trying to cater to that crowd, while still appeasing the masses. I think, you know, if we do it properly, there'll be something on the menu for everybody. And we're shooting for, like I said, soups, salads, sandwiches. You know, if you want to come in and have something light, a salad, a soup, a grain salad, or a wrap, options there. But then also, you know, we're really proud of the menu that our chef has put together. Um, we're going to call it vegetarian comfort food that doesn't sacrifice the comfort aspect of that, the flavor of comfort. So you can come in and eat vegan, vegetarian, but still feel like you're really getting a hearty, filling meal. You know.
Right, great. And you're going to be a full bar?
Full bar, yeah. So
yes.
we retain the liquor license that Lisa had. And yeah, and we'd like to try and generate a little bit more of a bar crowd in the evening. And I think Arlen's needs some company here in the street.
Yes, yes. And I guess you got a new floor put in there, new furniture.
So new floor, new paint job. The furniture is some of it new, some of it we kept. We really liked the kind of eclectic interior where you walk in and you think each table is different, each chair is different. So we tweaked a little bit there, but for the most part, you'll recognize a lot of the furniture.
And you retained the bar, but is it a new bar? I mean, the counter and new.
Same exact bar. We did some sanding and staining on the front of it just to tidy it up a little bit. Painted the railing, the front railing around the bar, the banister there. But the bar itself with those old tiles, we thought was really nice and part of the Sitwell's ambiance. So we kept that. And
your hours are going to be about the same?
Hours initially will be exactly the same. 8 a.m. to midnight Monday through Thursday, and then 8 a.m. to 1 a.m. Friday, Saturday, back to 8 a.m. midnight on Sunday. We would like to eventually open on Mondays, but just initially, just until we get our feet fully underneath us, we use that day to kind of regroup.
And coffee drinks, can you still get an espresso?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are going to, we'll continue using Seven Hills Coffee, just the coffee supplier that worked with Sitwell's previously. And yeah, so full coffee menu, espresso, cappuccino, lattes, anything you'd expect to see in any cafe. And,
Great.
And I guess something to mention there is emphasis on fair trade coffee. So we Sitwell's previously carried majority fair trade coffees. We're going to go exclusive fair trade. So yeah, so that's exciting.
Good. And your name again?
Alex.
Alex.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I look forward to the chef coming over and chatting, and I'm sure that a lot of people will be excited to hear your update, and we'll just let you go back to your hard work.
I appreciate the time, and yeah, we'll try to get our chef is Kyle Scrimter. He's a phenomenal chef with a great deal of experience. He's put together an incredible menu, so I'm sure he'd be happy to talk to you. And
yes,
I'm happy to be here. Thanks for the opportunity.
Well, we definitely want to see the menu, so thank you.
More to come on that.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Yeah, that's the way to. Thank you very much, Alex. That's fantastic. Can't get any better than that. I love giving the interviews. So going back to the music on Clifton Plaza, there's somebody looking in the window. Let's see if we can get them to come over here and say hello. Guess a lot of people don't even remember the old store. So we have Jazzopolis at 7 p.m. and we have Full Moon Ranch on Saturday. So that's what's up with Clifton Plaza. Let's go to 21LC, see if they have any new posts up. No, nothing new there. Let's go back to tabs. Let's go to Uptown Consortium. They're developing that area that was made open when they put in the new interchange to Martin Luther King and I-71, and they've got a large development coming together. It says Uptown Consortium brings local neighborhood civic and institutional leaders together to focus on opportunities. So let's see. I guess I was looking for the news. Let's see. Development. Oh, let's go to the Innovation Corridor. That's what's going to be there. Following Uptown Consortium's role in advancing the interchange development at the intersection of Martin Luther King Drive and I-71, the Uptown Consortium, Inc. initiated a strategic study to plan for the project's transformational impact. This effort produced a vision for the Uptown Innovation Corridor, a mixed-use development supporting Uptown's medical research and innovation industries. They formed a three-tier approach to transportation, management, community development, and design. Stabilize existing housing and business districts with balanced residential infill and pedestrian accessibility. So we're interested in the Innovation Corridor vision. 100 properties acquired for the corridor development, $25 million invested in acquisitions. Find out more about this. Is this a building? Northeast Quadrant, MLK Investors. So it's a huge swath. It's very difficult to find out what they're building. A Grand Boulevard plan, a residential infill map. Boy. Soapbox picks projects to watch in 2018. The old Sears building goes high-tech as a future innovation hub. So I'm going to have to try and get Beth Robinson here to sit down and give us a little update. It's always nicer to have a person talking on video instead of trying to make sense out of a very complicated development. So let's go back to the Gaslight Property blog to see if Jeff Wilson has posted anything new. And I don't see anything. We're anxious to see that. Let's go to the sports schedule at UC. Today, men's soccer is Western versus Western Michigan University at Kettler Stadium at 7 p.m. That's men's soccer tonight. On Thursday, women's soccer versus Lipscomb in Cincinnati at 7 p.m. Women's volleyball versus Eastern Kentucky on Friday at 1 p.m. at St. Ursula's Gym. And the big game on Saturday, football versus Alabama A&M Cincinnati in Cincinnati, 7 p.m. It's going to be broadcast on ESPN3, WEBN FM, and 700 WLW. So that's this Saturday at UC scheduled. Let's go to the College Conservatory of Music at UC on this Friday. CCM's Bernstein Festival resumes on Friday on the 14th. That starts at 8 p.m. On Sunday, CCM Musical Theater Series, the 50th Anniversary Birthday Cabaret. That's Sunday, September 16th. And September 21st at 8 p.m. is the CCM Wind Series, A New Beginning. So that's the latest from CCM. let's go to the Esquire Theater and mention the Indian Film Festival is finished here at Esquire Theater. There's some of the other, you can go to esquiretheater.com and find the other. Kenwood and Mariemont also have some of the Indian Film Festival. They're still showing. Part of the Essential Viewing Series is Wednesday, tonight, at 7 p.m. is Lost in Translation. It's presented by the UC Center for Film and Media Studies, and that is tonight at 7 p.m. We also have Bill and Ted's Big Excellent Adventure on Friday, September 14th at 10 p.m. And this is going to be join us for a special evening with the Cinema Guys podcast, Brad, Justin, and Cinemaiden. That's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure at 10 p.m. at the Esquire this Friday. On September 16th at 5 p.m., part of the Women in the 21st Century Latin American Film Series, showing at the Esquire on September 16th. That's 14, Sunday at 5 p.m. is Of Love and Other Demons. So that's rounding out the special showings at the Esquire. And I think I ought to go right now and go to the regular specials at the Esquire. Every day is a new thing. Monday is Boomer Night. Tickets only $6 for customers 60 years of age or older. Tuesday is Cheap Movie Night, where tickets are only $6 for all customers. Wednesdays is wine at half price. And Thursday is beers, $3 until 9 p.m. Those are the specials at the Esquire that happen every week. Let's go to the Clifton Performance Theater. Nothing's going on right this second. I'm going to go to the next Luna. Improv Cincinnati is having a show this Friday at the Clifton Performance Theater. Presents Luna, a Wizarding World parody. If you love the original musical parody Holidays at Hoppers, you will definitely love Luna, a Wizarding World parody. Luna follows the adventures of Rowling's weirdest character, the quirky oddball Luna Lovegood. So that's at the Clifton Performance Theater this Friday at 8 p.m. It's going to play on the 3 next Fridays. So, and then another Friday in October. So we'll keep reminding you of that. It's a great use of the black box space there. So let's go to bearcash.com and see how that works out. I was hoping that we Bearcat card cashback. I was able to pull it up on my other computer, but you can always go to bearcash.com and hopefully you can go to the online version of the printed version that you see in all the kiosks around here, and you can use that as your coupon. So hopefully I can sort that out later, but at this point we're just going to go. We're going to end up leaving the links in my browser. We'll go right to the dedicated apps, Instagram. Let's see what's happening with Instagram. Rob Curran's posted something. Should friend everybody in Clifton, then I'll be able to keep everybody up to date. But at this point, I don't see anything that's Clifton orientated. I guess we can search it. Let's search Clifton. We got the Clifton Barbers. Let's go to Clifton Barbers. Let's follow them. It's a cash only. It's open Tuesday to Friday. They have a lot of nice pictures of the haircuts. A haircut is $25. A beard trim is $15. A skin fade is $30. A buzz cut is $20. A head shave is $30. And a straight razor face shave is $40. So that's from Clifton Barbers. Let's go to Clifton Business. Gee, I guess I need to go to CliftonBusiness.com. I wonder. I'm always finding new links. Clifton Business and Professional Association was founded in 1985 with the purpose of promoting growth. It's meeting this Monday. The president is Lydia Zeck, vice president is Adam Hyland, treasurer is Jack Ban, and secretary is Anna Ferguson. So we're going to hopefully, I'm going to follow it, and then we're going to go back and see. We got the Clifton Mosque. Let's check in on the Clifton Mosque on the Instagram. They also have a link. We're going to have to. We'll certainly follow them. I guess I'm following them already. Numerous links. Let's go to the latest one. Clifton Mosque will be hosting 2 programs, and this is in August, so we'll check back later and see what Clifton Pup. You might know about Clifton Pup. It's an organization. It's a pop-up dog park in Clifton by neighbors, for neighbors, building community through our furry friends. So Clifton Pup, we're going to follow them. We'll be able to let you know exactly when the next pop-up dog park happens in Clifton. Let's follow the Clifton Cultural Arts Center on Instagram. Let's see what it's Clifton Barbers. We always Clifton Plaza. Let's see what's up there. I just have pictures of people. I guess these are all TOBC Clifton, Taste of Belgium. That's interesting. Clifton Performance Theater. So, Dewey's Pizza, the Clifton Duck. Oh, the Clifton House. This is a bed and breakfast. Maybe, who knows, they might have a special someday. It's on Terrace. You can see it right going up Whitfield. It's the Clifton Bed and Breakfast. Some nice pictures of the fair there. So let's see. Well, we'll go back to our initial Instagram. Hopefully, we'll be able to follow along more with that later. I'll have to work on getting various links up and running. Now let's go to Twitter. See what's trending on Twitter concerning Clifton. Already an hour into the show, and well, gee, FC had a game last night, and I didn't know where it was. So I guess it was out of town. It says last night's win secured a playoff game at home. Stay tuned for all the FC info coming next week. So let's see. From the Cincinnati Library, Evelyn Hardcastle will be murdered at 11 p.m. Uptown Cincinnati, more rooms, more love, congratulations. The groundbreaking for your expansion. After completion, the house will be the largest RMHC in the world. So I think Uptown Cincinnati is a rental agent, and they're breaking ground on something. I suppose it might be part of the Martin Luther King I-71 area. That's about all I have on Twitter. Let's go ahead and search Clifton. Fine, fine. You want to sit down and say hello? No? Oh, we got a shout out from our, I forgot your name now. Yvonne, yes. Yeah. Oh, these are Jeremy Meadows. So you can see his picture back here. He did those when they had a happy hour that had a circus theme. And since then, we're trying to get a new curator to stage the shows here, because we can have artwork on the walls here and also in the window box outside. So I need a curator to organize them. So I've got a few feelers, but nothing's come up yet. But
somebody will come.
Yes, yes, certainly.
I will cross my fingers.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's see what Clifton comes up. I guess I'm going to have to say Clifton United Methodist Church came up. I suppose that when you type in Clifton in Twitter, it goes completely around the world. We got. Oh. Well, here's something from Dr. E.G. talking about Kroger in Clifton. Well, the fact is that Kroger isn't in Clifton; it's in Corryville. So anyway, it says need to work on their customer service. Well, it's nice to see somebody cares enough to post. And then Lean says, why won't anyone dance with us? Clifton, Cincinnati. So I'm sorry that Lean doesn't get a dance partner. Let's see what else here. Oh, at Top Cats. Also, they're calling it in Clifton. Well, Top Cats is also on Short Vine. It's in Corryville, so I'm sorry. Top Cats. It's a great place. Okay, here, World Peace Yoga. Double rainbow spotted in Clifton 6 days ago. Yes, I think that was I think I saw that rainbow. Here, Charles, replying to UC Barstool, finally got that Clifton, Cincinnati juice flowing again. So that's nice to hear. After years of being, this is from Kristen Swilly, after years of being lumped in with Clifton, Cincinnati, neighborhood could be getting a new name. Neighbors will be weighing in at a meeting tonight at Hughes High School. So that was June 19th. So I hope that they get a new name at Cuff. So let's see what else. So that's all we have for Twitter. Let's go to Clifton NextDoor and see what's happening. They're always asking me to sign in. Clifton next door. This is really our core audience for the market. So Marilyn Adams says, nearly hit on Clifton Hill. It finally happened, and my fear has been realized. I was backing out of my driveway, so that's a very dangerous spot. Sienna Higgins found a kitten. Dana had some free baby supplies. Harold is complaining about an inconsiderate contractor. William Howard has some free porcelain dolls, nice clean condition. Mary Edmondson in North Avondale found a white and orange cat. Transportation and Engineering from Cincinnati is talking about Bengals Day traffic. Christy Dunbar Larson of Clifton is looking for host families for English language studies. And that's about it for, seems pretty quiet on Clifton next door. Let's see what we can go back and let's search for Clifton Market. See if there's something I'm missing. I need to do that on Facebook. There's a winner. Clifton Market is the winner with 146 likes. Can you imagine? Well, that's very encouraging. There's no comments. Oh wait, here they are. Daniel E. Ensel of Clifton. This is July 2nd. If everyone in Clifton would commit to shopping there a minimum of one time per month, there would be no problem. Tell everyone. Well, thank you very much. So, Amanda Wagner was talking about the empty shelves. Well, other grocery stores also have empty shelves. It's not a sad thing to see an empty shelf. When you go to the big box stores and all the shelves are crammed packed, well, they're just taking advantage of their muscle. So empty shelves are not the end all. I'm trying to encourage the art teachers at Fairview Clifton German language school to make some artwork to put on the empty shelves so that we can have a little smile instead of a frown. Here, Marianne Windling says, it's not only Clifton Market. I wish Kroger would keep up with the newer products that come out. So, and James Kaya says, I have to say that I recently went to Clifton Market on Sunday looking for a New York Times since it was not delivered to my home. I went to pick up a few staples too, but I have to say that the butter was not competitive. So I'm sorry, James, about that. Annie Hamilton chimes in, I will simply shop at Clifton Market until it closes, and it will close. Gee, Annie. Well, she ran into a friend. He says he finds it impossible to shop there, so that's sad. Deb Vance, thanks for posting, having the special jams that she likes. Tara McGinley says, I've always had a pleasant experience at Clifton Market. I couldn't find the rice pudding there a couple of weeks ago, and 4 employees helped me locate it. Now that's great customer service. So thank you, Tara McGinley, for that. Jeff Trundle says, a general bad-mouthing comment can be extremely destructive for a struggling but very determined business. I'm turning into a big fan of Clifton Market. Local and convenient is a big plus. Claudia Tail says, I was there last night to pick up a few items for dinner and had a good experience. I hope Clifton Market succeeds. We do not need that large space on Ludlow vacant again. So thank you, for that, Claudia. And Nancy Niehaus, the proprietor at Clifton, Clifton House on Terrace and Whitfield. We have never had that experience and shop exclusively at Clifton Market for the Clifton House. So thank you, Nancy, for that. And so I'll just we'll just go back and thank all those wonderful comments. We'll be looking forward to seeing everyone here in Clifton. Now let's go to Facebook and see if we can drum up some notes for Clifton. Let's see what. Let's search for Clifton. Everything Clifton. Got Clifton posts from friends. I mentioned my daily broadcast several times at the top. We got all about Clifton Gaslight. These are groups. So I guess Clifton Strengths. Let's see what that is. Clifton Strengths. It's 3.6K members. I wonder what's about it. Use the Clifton Strengths Assessment, former Clifton Strengths Finder, to live your best life at work and elsewhere. See, that's interesting. It's hard to know what they're selling. So it might be the Clifton that's in England. CliftonFest on. Let's go to CliftonFest on Ludlow. See what's new. I know they're looking for volunteers. Every year it gets better and better. I've been able to participate as an artist for the past 2 years, and it's such a fun experience. And one of my another comment is one of my favorite events. Oh, it's about 1:17, and we're coming up to the end of the show. Let's go to my browser and put CliftonFest as a tab, because it's going to be ramping up. Soon, and we need to be referring back to that to make sure that we're right on target. So here's the CliftonFest webpage. It's loading now. It's October 5th and 6th. It's going to be just like last year. They're going to close the street on Saturday, and on Friday there'll be music and wine by the glass from Mike's at Ludlow Wines. Tab. Let's go to the menu. We got a 5K race on Saturday. The music lineup, artist pet parade is on Saturday. The vendors, if you want to volunteer, and contact us. Let's go to the music and see who's playing on CliftonFest. That's October 5th and 6th. Well, it's slowly populating. Okay, great. We got Ma Crow and Company at 11 a.m. on Saturday to 12:15. They consist of local acoustic heavyweights. We have French acts playing afterwards at 12:45 to 2 p.m. Their music draws from many international styles, from wistful to gritty, and is always right in the pocket. They have French acts. They have an accordion, guitar player, 2 guitars, and a drummer. And then we have Souse from 2:30 to 3:45 p.m. 3 times nominated for Best Jam Band and Best R&B Funk Band at Cincinnati Entertainment Awards. Looking forward to Souse. Then we have Mr. Man and the Mojo Band from 4:15 to 5:30. classic blues from the heart and soul. Akara is at 7:45 to 9 p.m. and it is tribal rock. Some say it feels like rusted roots mixed with Led Zeppelin. So we're looking forward to Akaria. And then from 9:30 to 11 on October 6th and during CliftonFest is Sol de Caribe, Ohio's premier Latin bands. Pan-American sound includes salsa and other styles of Latin dance music, such as merengue, cumbia, son, bomba, plena, and bachata. So thank you for that. That's great. We got the music lineup, and we have CliftonFest in the queue now. So we can refer to it over and over again in coming days. Well, next time we'll read the lineup of the artists and see what chalk drawings they're going to do. So, the traditional doggy dip was at this last Sunday at Clifton Meadows. So that's about all we have from social media. Let's go back to my Clifton Market document, and we'll see what's left. And we only have 9 minutes left today in today's broadcast. Keith is trying to get the triple sinks ready so we can have hot dogs and hamburgers served on the street, along with tofu, grilled tofu, and veggie burgers. I always post the things that you can do for Clifton Market as a comment in the comment sections of the video that I post, so look forward to going there. Possible changes to the market if we can't get our sales up. We still have a few stopgap measures until we have to actually close. It would be change hours. We have 2 large rooms downstairs we could rent out. We could carry lottery tickets. We could have a cigar section. We could have Starbucks in the cafe area here. We could also sell the building. So those are some of the things that we don't want to do. We're trying to discover the solution to bringing the community together. Today, on Friday, we have a beer tasting from 5 to 7 from Sibling Rivalry Brewery. This Monday is this coming Monday is the Clifton Business. Oh, look, there's my wife. So finally we can get somebody nice. Hey, Irene, would you like to come over and say a few words? Yeah, step around here to the front. That's good. Thank you. Right in here. You can sit right here. So glad you come here and you got your shopping list, and that means I won't have to do it. You can introduce yourself. There you are, right there. Wow.
Hi. I'm Irene Moore, and you wanted to know how Clifton Market is with me. Well, when I look at Clifton Market, I think of it's in the eye of the beholder. So I might look at the shelf and think it's half empty, but really I'd look at it and think it's half full. I also want to look back at this space and feel pride and ownership. If I see a spill, I pick it up. If I see a cart out in the parking lot, I pull it up, and I feel very happy because this is our community, this is where we live, and it's not corporate. We are grateful to corporations, but if we can avoid them, that's always at least my first choice. If you have a great idea for Clifton Market, check it out with Keith and implement it. There's no marketing budget, there's nobody to implement all the many good ideas. So grab your idea and go forward.
Yes, yes. The simplest things you can do is to pick up the litter that you see in the parking lot. Just simple things like that. Your community will recognize you, and they will feel encouraged tenfold, but just by a regular customer, you know, just taking a little time out to sweep up a mess or something. There's always a broom and a dustpan around here, so simple thing like that means a lot to a community. And well, of course, I was just reading a comment about the IGAs in St. Bernard nearby. They also too have sometimes empty shelves. It's only the big box stores that have the capacity to pack the shelves to the core.
We know of examples of big stores with thin shelves, but for some reason there seems to be a pent-up hostility about Clifton Market that people just love to talk about. That part I don't understand. I certainly respect that customers are often brand loyal, and when Tom did the grocery shopping here early on, he brought home items that I'd never heard of, brands I'd never seen, but they were all good. And so I've come to think I don't have to have everything the way I want it all the time. I don't think that's really good for me. It is the ability to adapt and adjust that I think is really essential throughout the lifespan. Now, Tom, you do a lot of volunteer work here. I wonder what really inspires you.
I come up with an idea and I do it, and that's inspiring. It's great. It's very uplifting to like decide that I'm going to have the temporary signs and then just get it done. Our last board meeting, we wanted to have a telephone call, reach out to the shareholders. We're missing 700 shareholders from shopping here, and we wanted to call them, but I realized that I could reach people a lot faster with a live broadcast on YouTube and spread out on social media. It's encouraging for me to have these broadcasts because it keeps me from being depressed about the market. When I see the employees working as hard as they can and everybody doing everything on a shoestring, our suppliers and our lenders have stuck their necks out, and we haven't cracked this nut of community participation. Sure, there's a lot of alpha characters out there that speak up online and encourage, they say they shop here solely, rather famous Cliftonites, but I've got to find a solution to those shadow Cliftonites. This media is very powerful, and the audience goes up 150% every time I have a broadcast. And I'm appealing to those shadow Cliftonites that they don't want to be noticed, but they'll still view. So I think if I have enough people that have a good testimonial, there's nothing wrong with a good testimonial. And thank you for yours.
So you mean they're closet viewers?
Yes, there's clandestine viewers that want to know everything about Clifton. They want to shop at the market. And I was just talking to a lady today at CBS, and she bought some tomatoes and green beans, and they went bad, and she can't shop here anymore. And I said, well, can't you get your money back? And she said, it's not that. I sometimes think that, well, maybe she could have looked at the tomatoes or the green beans and seen that maybe they were along the edge of, and just go like you normally shop. You want to get the best pound of loaf, you want to get the best, but that's up to the consumer to pick that out. So changing her mind is going to be just the toughest thing in the world.
Yeah, well, that's interesting because when I'm at Clifton Market, I usually buy something that's on the brink of expiration or is a little bit blemished because I don't think anybody else will, and if they do, then they'll be unhappy. So I've adjusted my shopping in that respect because I always searched for the expiration date in the future. But now here, and we're here almost every day.
Yes, sir.
But it's a great store, and it is really fun to shop here. It's a good feeling. I often say, if you want to take a perfectly good day and ruin it, go to one of the big box stores. So,
Well,
and again, we're grateful to the sponsorship that Kroger and others can give to the community. We appreciate that, but this is something bigger. The profits that Clifton Market makes, I think, come back to this property, and I'm not sure where all the profits go that Kroger makes. Well, anyway, on that cheery note,
yeah,
come down and.
We're running out of time. We're at the end of our program, and you
And,
made a nice bookend to a great show.
Okay, well, thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Irene. We will sign off live from Clifton Market.